Section 9, Khand 9 of Srimad Mudgal Puran, Chapter 1, Description of the Swasamvedya form. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. I bow to Shri Ganesha, Sharada and the Guru. Shaunaka said to Suta, O intellectual one, despite listening to the fascinating legends of Dhumravarna Ganesha, I am not satiated. Please narrate the dialogue between Daksha and Maharshi Mudgala. What did Daksha ask Maharshi Mudgala? Suta said that Daksha, who was thrilled after listening to the narrations of the legends of Dhumravarna, asked Muni Mudgalacharya again. I have been blessed in every way after having listened to the Siddhi bestowing and extremely marvelous legends of Dhumravarna. Now, please impart the knowledge of yoga that will facilitate me to the title of an accomplished yogi, a Purna yogi. Also, please elucidate the forms of the 8 Vinayakas in yogic forms. What type of yoga is Svananda, the Svananda Ganesha? Similarly, what is the meaning of Ayoga? What is Purna Yoga which bestows absolute peace? Please explain in detail. Suta said to Shaunaka, O Shaunaka, to Daksha's queries, Mahayogi Mudgala replied to his satisfaction. I shall recount his teachings to you and all the Brahmins. Please listen. Mudgalacharya said, O Daksha, from Lord Svananda, 4 Brahmas were created with Maya, namely Asat, Sat, Sama and Neti Brahmas. With the assistance of each other, they created Sankhya Brahma by the union of these 4. Jnana or knowledge was created. From Jnana, Bodha or the intellectual faculty, the perceptiveness was created. From Bodha, the awareness of I or Ahankara was created. O intellectual one, from Ahankara was created Bindu. From Bindu, the 4 universes, the Vishwas were created, namely Stula, Sukshma, Sama and Nada. All the 4 Brahmas were interpenetrating. As dictated by the divine fate, they did not possess an independent existence. Hence, they were unable to experience the pleasures having performed their deeds independently. So, these Brahmas, who were the bearers of all in their belly, stabilized their chitta and with single pointed focus commenced penance while chanting the mantra Yasmai Kasmai Moola Bhutaya Namaha. I prostrate to the one who is the primordial principle. After 1,000 divine years, Ganaraja was pleased and showed them the Ekakshara mantra which was in their hearts. Happiness and sorrow are dependent on our beliefs. The formula or the mantra for happiness or sorrow already exists in one's heart. Ganesha showed them the mantra but did not reveal himself to them. They were overjoyed to see the mantra and commenced chanting it. After 100 years, Gajanana manifested and revealed the form. Seeing the unusual form of a man with an elephant head, they were astonished. With his grace, they were immediately enlightened about who he was. With this knowledge, the Brahmas comprehended that he was Swanandanatha, and they experienced Ananda. They immersed in meditation on his form and commenced the japa of the mantra in their hearts with the goal of attainment of siddhis. After a year, the powerful Vignesha became pleased and manifested in front of them to grant boons. When they saw Vignapa, the Brahmas performed his puja, and to be endowed with capabilities, they started extolling him. Brahmas extolled to Paresha, to Vignesha of the devotees, to the form of the benevolent Swasamvedya one, to the boon bestowing Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who has no master, to the master and protector of all beings, to Shiva, who is the bearer of Neti, neither this nor that, and the one devoid of enchantments and delusions, to the one who has created 3 types of attributes, to Swananda Yoga, Dundi, our salutations to you. To the one who possesses equanimity, Samatmaka, to the one whose own form is Maya, to the one who throws light on duality, to Vishnu, to the Atma of all, to the form of Mahananda, to the one who is beyond all, to Swananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who is always the form of the ultimate truth, Satya Swarupa, to the Atma of all, Sarvatma, to the one devoid of aberrations or change, that is Vikara, to Surya who envelops all, to the eternal and boundless, To the one devoid of differences, to Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one whose form is boundless, to the one who contains differences, to Purnatmaka, who is immersed in conducting excursions, to Mahashakti, to the form of Shakti, to the one who enchants, to Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who resides in Buddhi, in the Nirodha form, Chitta Vritti Nirodha is the Samadhi state, so he is the one who resides in Buddhi, which has no Chitta Vrittis or tendencies. To the one who dilutes the Jiva, to the one who shelters Maya in the form of Siddhi, to the one who enters the four Brahmas and becomes a reflection, to Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. Thereafter, you create the form of knowledge. With the support of the four Brahmas, you became one with your form and the bestower of knowledge, to the one who is firmly established in his own Atma always, to the one devoid of Sankalpa or cannot be conceptualized, to the form of Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. In order to create something, one must conceptualize its prototype in his mind. A blueprint or paper is required before a building can be constructed. The blueprint is first preconceived in the mind, transferred on paper, and then it becomes a building. This perception is the Jnana Rupa. Gajanana has conceptualized various objects in the creation, their form and functionality. This is the Jnana Rupa of those objects. He granted them form and existence with the help of the four Brahmas. Gajanana existed in his animate and inanimate creation by becoming one with his form. When a human enters a samadhi state and becomes the form of Atma, his mind becomes detached from the external world. Since it attains a stage where there is nothing more to achieve, he does not make any resolves or sankalpa. Gajanana is a causal aspect of all this. Hence, he is referred to as being devoid of sankalpa. You are the form of Bodha, Bodha Rupa, who after creating Jnana Rupa grants shape and form to the various creations using Maya. You always conduct various leelas and wander in various ways to the form of Svananda Yoga. To Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who assumes the form of Dehi, Atma or soul, but is himself the pure form of Chaitanya, cosmic consciousness, and thereafter creates delusions in the Jiva, individual souls, but himself remains devoid of delusions. To the one who infuses the breath of life in them, to that Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. You become the Jiva and create the delusions that the Deha or physical body is I. Thereafter you create Bindu. You divide it in four parts and conduct Leelas. To the aspect of Bindu, to the one who then wanders, harboring the pride of the corporeal body, to the one with infinite forms, to that Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. Thereafter you created the Nada form, the Nada Rupa or form of sound, and then remain established in the Nada Rupa as the bestower of Chaitanya. To the unborn one who is established in the body, endowed with the three aspects, to that Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who created the Sushupti form, deep sleep state, and is established in the external and internal part, to the one who becomes one with the form and bestows Ananda, to that Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who is always in the Swapna form, the dream state, to the one who is established within all, to the subtle one, Sukshma, to the one who is the Atma of all, who is in Sarvatma, to the one who conducts divine plays, creates and resides in the three types of subtle forms, to that Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who creates the Sthula form in the Jagrat state and becomes one with its form, Tadakara, to the form of the gross, Sthula Rupa, to the one who becomes the form of Anna, to Bahyatmaka, O Lord, O Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. O Lord of Brahmas, O Ganesha, please protect your Ganas who have been created from your own form and are your servants and who are always engaged in service at your holy lotus feet. O Svananda Yoga, O Dundi, we pray to you. To Gajanana, to Lambodara, to the four-armed one, to Surpakarna, to the three-eyed one, to the one who carries weapons such as Pasha and Ankusha, to that Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who is a human form below the neck, to Ekadanta, to the one who is adorned in red garments, to the one whose flag is an emblem of a rat, to the one who travels everywhere on his mount, the Mushaka, to that Svananda Yogi, to Dundi, we bow to you. O Lord of Devas, to your right is Buddhi, the creator of infinite Brahmas, and to your left is the majestic Siddhi. You are the bearer of the two absolute Mayas. To that Svananda Yogi, to Dundi, we bow to you. To the one who resides in the town named Svananda and receives services from Ganas like Pramoda and others, the one who conducts divine plays in the ocean of sugarcane, the Ikshusagara, to that Svananda Yoga, to Dundi, we bow to you. O Mahatma, you are in the state of Samadhi. To the Supreme Brahma of Brahmas, O Ganesha, how can we extol you adequately? Yet we have tried to praise you with our limited intellect. To that Svananda Yoga, O Dundi, we bow to you. O Omnipresent One, O Ganesha, the protector of destitutes, we are blessed by performing your puja and extolling you. Our salutations to you, O Svananda Yoga. O Dundi, we bow to you. Mudgalacharya continued his narration saying that after extolling thus, Brahmas bowed to Ganadisha, who was pleased and said, O Brahmas, please ask for the desired boons and I shall grant it to you. I am extremely pleased with the stotra that you have composed and your penance. Even if you ask for the rarest of boons, it shall be granted. This stotra that you have composed will make me happy. It shall definitely prove to be a bestover of all siddhis. There is no doubt about it. Anyone who reads or listens or teaches it will enjoy the pleasures of this world and in the end ascend to Svananda Loka. This stotra will grant victory. It will bestow sons and grandsons. It will grant wealth, food, grains, animals, etc. It will make the disabled able. It will destroy all diseases. It will bring joys where there is poverty and suffering. After granting enjoyment, it will also grant vidya, jnana, joys and liberation, and definitely help one merge into the divine. Reading and listening to it will definitely grant knowledge. Reciting it with faith will destroy hostile attacks and bring about release from prison. Anyone who reads it 21 times for 21 days will attain everything that he desires. There is no doubt about it. Listening to these boons bestowed by Ganesha, Brahmas bowed happily and they said, O Ganadisha, if you wish to grant us a boon, then grant that our devotion to you be steadfast, so that all our infatuations may be destroyed. This is without any doubt. O Protector of all, grant the knowledge to enable us to perform our deeds. We shall carry out our assigned deeds under your aegis. O Lord, we are your devotees. Please protect us always. Grant that our lives be free of obstacles. We seek refuge at your feet. Grant that we may become like you, so that we too can bestow all that our devotees desire. Our salutations to you. O Lord, O Ganadhyaksha, grant that all our desires will be fulfilled. Please grant that all our resolves come true, bestowing our happiness. Heeding to their prayers, Gananada, who was pleased with their faith and devotion, said, Tathastu, and disappeared. To ensure that they attained complete success, he began staying with them, having assumed the incarnations of the 8 Vinayakas, the Ashtavinayakas. I have narrated the entire legend of Svananda. Anyone who reads or listens to it will be blessed with all siddhis. Thus ends the first chapter titled The Legend of Svananda in the 9th Khanda of the Purna Upanishad, Srimad Mudgal Puran, describing the legends of yoga, dedicated to Sri Gajanana. End of chapter 1.